Good morning, Magandang Umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today, it's very late. This is still morning, but it's still very late in the morning. It's about, the microwave says 10:30. It's 10:30 in the morning, and you're probably wondering, James, what have you been doing all morning? Normally you have all kind of stuff, construction going on, or working, or doing something. Well, this was a very unusual morning this morning. Starting off, I opened up my email this morning, and my inbox was full of people who had inquiries about lots inside the subdivision. After I talked about that a little bit yesterday on the episode, so I spent the morning answering comments on the channel and answering emails, and I hope that I was able to address most of the questions that many of you have when it comes to the properties out here where Villa Feliz is built. Also, my contractor got a hold of me this morning. My contractor showed up early this morning, and we sat down for quite a long time, and we did basically an inspection around the property and looked at things that need attention, construction that needs to be completed, and we sat down and we set a path forward for completing the construction here at Villa Feliz. I'm very happy about that. I will let you know ahead of time that it won't be immediately. It will probably be in about the next few weeks. The end of August, early September is when we will start doing the completion of the construction here. Remember, those items are the CRs need completion, the comfort rooms need completion, some attention to detail on the outside, some items, minor items that weren't fixed in the original construction that need very small, minor completion construction, as well as some of the. We did the inspection of the house, and we looked at some things. You know, when your house is built, things settle, concrete settle, things with a little bit of movement in the earth. You're going to get some cracks here and there. We looked at those so that we could identify things that need to be corrected, as well as there was some fascia that the finish started chipping and fading, as well as some of the finish on some of the doors. And his crew is going to take care of all of that, and we'll get everything back into brand new shape as soon as possible. Again, construction tentatively for the end of August and into the beginning of September. And I don't know how many weeks, we haven't sat down and said how many weeks it will take for completion, but it should not take that long. So that is great news. Today, I need to get started on some tasks around the house. My main focus for today is, my plan is to work on that little fencing. Remember the fencing in the yard on the side where the steps that go from the basement driveway into the backyard. Remember, I set those posts just before I left Villa Feliz in March. I want to start putting the deck railing, the handrails and the spindles. I want to start putting those in place and get that completed. And then later on, when my contractor comes, they will finish the planters inside there, the pebble rock inside it, and we will have a very nice walkway, a path into the backyard. Also, I spoke with my window company, Mary Ruth from Forlin Q, one of the best companies. You've seen the windows and the sliding glass doors here in Villa Feliz, all the UPVC doors and windows with the tempered glass. Extremely good quality material. There was a couple of mistakes. I don't know who made the mistake. I don't know if it was on our side or on their side. We have a window when it's supposed to be frosted, that's supposed to be clear. When it's supposed to be clear, that is frosted. We're going to address those, as well as when we started putting the tiling in the window frames for the bathroom. They had already installed the screens, you know, the mosquito screen netting, and those mosquito screen netting, the screens themselves will need to be adjusted or replaced. I'm not really sure. I sent her the pictures, and she will address how that's going to get done. But so far, great customer service from that company. Remember, Forlin Q. If you need UPVC windows, or it doesn't even have to be UPVC. It can be aluminum windows. They have a great selection there as well. So we're working on that as well. And that's pretty much it. And that consumed my entire morning. As you see, I'm starving. I didn't really get a breakfast this morning. I just had a little bit of papaya from the papaya trees by the Bahay Kubo. And I'm doing a early lunch with some udon or ramen. And I'm going to eat that really quick so that I can get started. We're going to call this an early lunch. Anyway, that was an extremely long intro today. And and I'm going to make it even just a little bit longer. I was able to recover, and you'll probably have seen it because it'll be published already, but I was able to recover using that recovery utility some of those files for the missing episode when I ran up to Alabang for the window inquiry, for the glass inquiry for the CR shower, comfort room shower. So anyway, well, let's go ahead and get today started. I need to eat this. I need to get outside, get to work before it rains, because it's rained every day here during rainy season. So let's go ahead and get today started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway.
I have all the legs, the spindles, and the handrails, except for the top handrail, and the bottom rail. I have them all cut out and ready for assembly. Unfortunately, I don't have the right drill bits. When my workers were working here and doing things like doing the deck rail system, I loaned them all of my bits, and I have no more drill bits. And I need the drill bits. You need to pre-drill it so that the screw can go through easily and then screw into the whatever it's mounting to. So I need to run to my local hardware store right around the corner here, run over there, get some drill bits and some more screws. I need some more 2-inch screws to do the assembly. So let me do that, and then we'll start assembly, and then we'll try connecting it. I also don't have enough of the screws that I need to do the mounting, so I'm going to mount it very lightly. I need a bunch of bags of these type of stainless steel screws right here. I got these at, let's see, I got these at Wilcon. Remember, there's a Wilcon close by, but it's kind of a pain to drive across town, driving through the center of Libra. But I still have to get it. I will try to attach just enough to secure most of the rails, and then we'll finish doing the securing probably tomorrow. Back from the hardware store. I got all the screws that I need. I got the 2-inch and the 1.5 inch, which is used for the very top handrail when we get to that later on. So let me go ahead and get started on doing the assembly here. It's just stopped raining. It poured outside. And of course, this is rainy season, and I keep saying that almost every day. You see, almost every day we have rain here. We were so fortunate. I can't believe it. We were so fortunate last year when we were building the main components of Villa Feliz here. I don't think we actually stopped work but maybe 3 times for weather, because of the weather. It was kind of like a drought season even during rainy season, but this year it's making up for it. Every single day we get rain, and lots of rain. All right, well, it's 5:45. It's really late. I didn't get a lot accomplished today because, remember, I didn't get started till really late this morning. I got a lot of the stuff cut. Tomorrow is going to be a breeze. I wanted to get one section of the railing installed just to see what it would look like, and it's installed. So this is what it looks like. But remember, underneath the bottom down there, there's going to be pebble rock, just like that pebble rock there, and the pebble rock that lines the retaining wall around there. So, like, again, most of the wood is cut. Very little bit of wood that needs to be done tomorrow. So that's it for today. Again, it's really late, and the whole morning got blown away because of a lot of administrative kind of stuff, things on the vlog site, answering emails, and other, whatever I said it was this morning. I can't even remember what it was this morning. Senior moment here. After I went to Alabang yesterday and I came back here and I received one of the quotes from one of the window vendors, the glass vendors for the shower doors, I got to thinking, I have a glass guy. You remember Kit Sanchez. Kit Sanchez was our glass guy that replaced the poorly made glass that went underneath the kitchen counter from another company. He's the one that did the glass that goes around the stonework inside the great room, and he also did much of my custom glass work that needed to be done. All the glass work that's in all the custom doors that were made, and the garage doors, those windows inside there, all the temporary glass inside there. And I thought to myself, oh, I should have called him for the shower doors, for the tempered shower doors, because I know he does everything with tempered glass. So I called him, and he's on his way. Like I said, it's almost 6 o'clock, but he said he wants to stop by today. A lot of places they'll tell you, oh, we'll come out in a week from now or a few days or something like that. But he's right on top of it. He's going to make it at the end of the day so he can actually come here and take a look at what I need, and then he'll give me a quote. And I'll let you know how that goes as well. But Kit is a great guy, and he's fast. That's what I like about it. If I go with any other people, it is like, oh my goodness, maybe 4, 5, 6 weeks before I would get my glass from some of the other places, because a lot of them, they actually have stuff made overseas. They'll have it made in China or in Singapore or someplace not here in the Philippines, and then it's shipped over. That's the way a lot of those, they're kind of like subcontractors. Anyway, I'm going to close. Hapon and I are going to close for today, and then tomorrow I'm going to try, I believe it's going to be a continuation of the fencing material. My contractor came by today, and we have everything planned out. Construction resumes probably the last week of August, if not the first week of September, and we have everything. We lined up everything that needs to be done. Right, Hapon? That's correct. So anyway, we're going to close for today. If you enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed, and you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. So until such time, you have a wonderful and blessed day.